Have you ever felt a whisper in the wind, a shadow crossing your path that knows your name? What if the stars, those silent watchers of eternity, have already carved a golden road for you, one that begins in 2025? For you, Gemini, the universe is no longer content to murmur secrets in the dark. It is screaming your destiny, and the question is not whether you will rise, but whether you dare to listen. The air is thick with omens, and the world you thought you knew is unraveling at the seams. Are you ready to step into the fire of your own becoming, or will you let this moment slip through your fingers like sand? They told you the future is a gamble, a roll of dice in the hands of chaos, but they lied. The truth, Gemini, is that the cosmos has been weaving a tapestry of triumph for you, thread by golden thread, and 2025 is the year it unfurls. The skeptics will scoff, clinging to their hollow certainties, but you feel it, don't you? That restless pulse beneath your skin, that spark in your soul that refuses to dim. The world has tried to bind you with rules, to dim your light with doubt. But the stars have no patience for cages. What if everything you've been taught about limits was a shadow cast to keep you small? There is a door, Gemini, hidden in plain sight, and it opens only once in a lifetime. 2025 is not just a year. It is a reckoning, a collision of fate and will, where you decide who you are meant to be. The ancients knew this, their voices echoing through time, warning of moments when the veil between worlds thins. You stand on that threshold now, and every choice you make will ripple across the ages. Can you feel the weight of it? The pull of something vast, something that knows you better than you know yourself. What if the only thing standing between you and your golden year is the courage to ask, what lies beyond? They will try to distract you, Gemini, with noise and fleeting pleasures, but the truth is a blade that cuts through illusion. 2025 is your year of gold, not because it is promised, but because it is earned, through fire, through vision, through the unrelenting pursuit of what others call impossible. The stars do not reward the timid. They crown those who dare to see what others refuse to acknowledge. You are not here by accident. You are not reading these words by chance. The universe is whispering a question only you can answer. Will you claim the destiny that has been waiting for you all along? This is not a prediction, Gemini. It is a summons. 2025 is the year the world will know your name, but only if you choose to step into the light. The path is yours, but the clock is ticking, and the stars will not wait forever. What will you do when the moment comes? Will you hesitate, or will you seize the golden thread and weave a future that echoes through eternity? The answers lie ahead, hidden in the shadows of this very moment. Watch until the end, because missing even a single word could mean missing everything. Do you hear it, Gemini? The faint hum beneath the noise of your days, the pulse of something ancient calling your name. It is not the wind, not the chatter of the world. It is the universe itself, leaning closer, whispering truths you have always known, but feared to claim. 2025 is not a year. It is a mirror, reflecting the fire you have buried, the dreams you have locked away in the quiet corners of your heart. What if the life you have been living is only a shadow of the one waiting for you? The stars are not patient, Gemini. They are relentless, and they are watching to see if you will finally step into the storm of your own destiny. Can you feel the weight of their gaze, pressing against your soul, daring you to ask, who am I truly meant to be? The world has taught you to doubt, to shrink, to believe that greatness is for others, but the world is a liar, and its lies have chained you long enough. 2025 is the year the chains break, not because you are lucky, but because you are ready. You have walked through shadows, Gemini, carried wounds no one sees, and yet within you burns a light that refuses to die. Have you ever stopped to wonder why? Why does your heart ache for more? Why do your dreams whisper of a life so vast it terrifies you? The cosmos does not waste its fire on the unworthy. You are here, in this moment, because the stars have chosen you to carry a truth too heavy for most, a truth that will reshape everything you thought you knew. There is a door, Gemini, hidden in the fabric of your everyday life, and it opens only when you dare to look at it. 2025 is the key, but the lock is your own fear, your own hesitation. The ancients spoke of moments like this, when time bends and the veil between what is and what could be grows thin. You stand there now, on the edge of a precipice, and the wind at your back is not chance. It is fate, pushing you toward a choice. Will you leap, or will you turn away? What if the pain you have carried, the doubts that have haunted you, were not burdens but signposts guiding you to this very moment? The universe does not beg, Gemini. It commands, and it is commanding you to see what lies beyond. They will tell you to stay safe, to cling to the familiar, but safety is a cage, and you were not born for bars. 2025 is your reckoning, not with the world, but with yourself. The stars have woven a path of gold, but it is not smooth. It is jagged, forged in the crucible of your own courage. You have felt it, haven't you? The moments when your heart races for no reason, when a stranger's glance feels like a memory, when the world seems to pause and whisper, "This is not all there is." Those are not accidents, Gemini. They are cracks in the illusion, glimpses of a truth that will shatter the life you have settled for. What will you do when the full weight of that truth comes crashing down? The question is not whether 2025 will change you, it will. The question is whether you will fight it or embrace it. The stars do not care for your excuses, your fears, your reasons to stay small. They see the warrior in you, the dreamer, the soul that has wandered through lifetimes to arrive at this moment. You are not alone, Gemini, but you are singular, a spark in the dark, a voice in the silence. What if everything you have ever lost was only preparing you for what you're about to gain? The universe is not kind, but it is just, and it has been waiting for you to claim the golden year that belongs to you alone. Will you answer its call, or will you let it fade into the void? You have run from it, haven't you, Gemini? The quiet voice that speaks when the world is still, the one that knows you better than you know yourself. 2025 is not a destination, it is a revelation, a tearing away of the masks you have worn to survive. The stars have no use for half-truths, no patience for those who hide from their own power. You have been broken, yes, but every crack in your soul is a place where the light gets in. What if the pain you carry is not a curse, but a map etched in your bones, leading you to a future that burns brighter than you can imagine? The cosmos is not asking you to believe. It is asking you to remember who you were before the world taught you to forget. There is a rhythm to your life, Gemini, a cadence you have felt but never named, and 2025 is its crescendo. The stars have been patient, watching you stumble, watching you rise, but their patience is not infinite. This is the year the universe stops whispering and starts shouting, demanding that you see what has been true all along. You are not ordinary. You are not small. You are a force, a storm, a constellation of possibilities waiting to be born. Have you ever wondered why certain moments feel like they were meant for you? Why certain dreams refuse to die, no matter how hard you try to bury them? Those are the stars, Gemini, weaving their magic through your blood, calling you to a destiny that will not wait. The world will try to drown it out with its noise, its distractions, its endless demands, but you cannot unhear the truth once it has found you. 2025 is your golden year, not because it is easy, but because it is yours. Yours to shape, yours to claim, yours to ignite. The stars do not promise safety, they promise power, and power is never gentle. You have been running from it, hiding from it, but the time for running is over. What if the only thing standing between you and everything you have ever wanted is the courage to say yes? The universe is watching, Gemini, and it is holding its breath. Will you step into the fire, or will you let it pass you by? The ancients knew this truth. Their voices carried on the winds of time, speaking of moments when the soul is called to account. 2025 is your moment, Gemini, but it is not a gift. It is a challenge. The stars do not hand you victory. They hand you a sword and point to the battlefield. You have fought before in ways no one else can see, and you are still here, still standing, still burning. Why? Because you were made for this. Because the universe does not waste its miracles on those who cannot carry them. What if the doubts that haunt you are not truths, but tests, designed to forge you into something unbreakable? The golden year is coming, Gemini, and it will not ask for your permission. You are not ready, but you never will be, not until you choose to be. 2025 is not a promise. It is a question, written in the stars, etched in the silence of your own heart. Who are you, Gemini, when the masks fall away? Who are you when the world stops telling you who to be? The stars know, and they are waiting for you to catch up. The path is there, golden and treacherous, and it begins with a single step. What will you do when the moment comes? Will you hesitate, or will you claim the destiny that has been yours all along? The universe is not kind, but it is honest, and it is telling you now. This is your time, Gemini. Do not look away. The cosmos does not offer guarantees, only invitations, and yours is written in gold, shimmering against the dark. You have walked through valleys of doubt, carried burdens no one else could see, and yet here you stand, on the cusp of a year that hums with possibility. What if the weight you feel is not a chain, but a crown, forged in the fires of every choice you made to keep going? The stars see you, Gemini, not as you are, but as you could be. A force, a story, a truth that shifts the world in ways you cannot yet imagine. Can you hear it now, the rhythm of your own becoming pulsing louder with every breath? There is no going back. Not now, not when the veil has been lifted and the path revealed. 2025 is your mirror, your crucible, your chance to rewrite the story you have told yourself for too long. The doubts that once held you, the fears that whispered you were not enough, they are dust now, scattered by the wind of a truth too fierce to ignore. You are not here by accident. You are not a flicker in the dark, but a constellation, blazing across the sky of your own life. What will you do with this moment, Gemini, when the stars themselves are watching, waiting for you to claim the gold that has always been yours? This is the secret the ancients knew, the one they hid in symbols and stories. The universe does not shape you, you shape it. 2025 is your canvas, and every choice, every step, every whispered dream is a brushstroke in a masterpiece only you can paint. The world will try to pull you back, to drown your fire in routine and noise, but you have seen too much, felt too much, to settle for shadows now. There is a spark within you, Gemini, a quiet, unshakable truth that says, this is not the end, but the beginning. And in that truth lies the power to change everything. So stand, Gemini, at the edge of this golden year, and let the world feel the weight of your light. The stars have given you their map, but the journey is yours alone. Like this video, if you feel the fire stirring within you, comment below with the dreams you will no longer keep silent. Share this message with those who need to hear it, and subscribe to walk this path with us, because this is not just a moment, it is a movement, and you are its heart. The universe is waiting, Gemini. Step forward and let your story begin.